Yeah, that's hard, all right. You don't like easy, do you?
We'll see how this goes.
I got faith in you.
That day, there was no epic moment, just more the wind and silence. Sometimes it is not the summit that stops you. It's everything that breaks before you get there.
Popped off the ram.
Is it the end of the trip or what's going on?
The bike won't respond. The call cut through, and suddenly, you are alone. In front of a mountain that won't move. But no one gets here by accident. Every summit begins years before, when you didn't even know the mountain was waiting for you.
I've been riding motorcycles since I was 3 years old. I got into trials when I was 8, and then started competing throughout Europe when I was 14. I absolutely love this whole sport. I love the aspect of being able to go really far places. As soon as the snow melts in the Alpine, I got a lot of ideas of different lakes and glaciers that I want to go see on these bikes, but it's so much fun.
It was alive. But the mountain doesn't negotiate.
The dirt bike gods or the adventure bike gods were telling us that today was not the day to hit the summit.
It doesn't care about plans. And when it says no, you feel it.
For the first time in my life, the chain popped off of both sprockets, the front sprocket and the rear sprocket at the same time.
Can you explain why we have gloves but not willing to use it?
I'm from Australia, you know, we like to get dirty.
You like to get greasy, huh?
Like to get dirty. Then we got a flat rear tire, the valve ripped out, the tube, which we got fixed, but took us a little bit of time. Then we lost a GoPro. So we spent probably an hour and a half looking for that in the woods and found it. And then it happened to burn the clutch out of the bike, so.
I guess it's too much Sam King.
These things happen, no fault of the bike, you know, it's definitely all rider error.
So I guess there's gonna have to be round 2 soon. We're gonna have to go back up to the top somewhere up there.
This is not the end. It is the call to come back stronger.
You know that bike weighs over 230 kilograms or over 500 pounds. You know that, right? All right, let's see how it goes.
When you can't climb, you train.
I know I can do it, I just gotta figure it out. It's just as much mental as it is physical, you could say.
Sam, those who are brave enough in watching this, how should they approach this?
Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to just do this on your first time ever trying to do a double blip. Start with a log this big, work your way up to a log this big, and this big. Another hot tip, if you come to Sam King's Dirt School, I'll walk you guys right through the double blip.
So.
Okay, now, let's see how Sam take care of every detail before heading back to the mountain.
I'm going to talk a little bit about bike setup here. I don't want this thing to be soft. I want my front end to be very predictable, very sharp. Don't want any foot pegs that are bent down. If anything, you want to have them slightly angled up to help keep you hooked into that bike. With my gear shifter position, I want to be able to slide my foot forwards without having to move my toes under. So the way I set up my rear brake is when I press on it, I want it in line with my foot peg.
Damage mode now. Like new.
I like to have my levers more or less straight out from my bars, maybe just a little bit down. The way I like to set up my front brake lever is so that it just moves about half an inch to an inch to get that full power out of the front brake. Clutch is basically when the bike is running and in gear, then as soon as I start to let the clutch up my fingers, then I want to start to feel the engagement of the engine. These are my settings that I like to set up my motorcycle for my style of riding and the terrain that I like to ride. Find out what works for you and make sure you set that motorcycle up for your style.
The summit, it is not luck, it is preparation. Every hit against the wall is a conversation with yourself.
You know what I like about riding and working with you? You're not looking for excuses.
You don't get anywhere by making excuses, that's for sure.
No promises, just engine, dirt, and wheel.
I wake up, I have 3 scoops of tailwind, I have 4 tablespoons of good vibes, and I just really don't let excuses get in my way. So we're here, we're gonna get this big girl to the top. Sometimes it just takes a couple goes, because you know what, if it happened first time, every time, I might start to get bored. So we can't have that.
Let's go.
And then, day 2 arrives.
If you can see the smile on my face right now, I'll tell you, that will tell you that this is well-balanced bike. We have 2 seasons here in Canada. We have snow season and mosquito season, which we're currently in. We might have to rename this place Mosquito Creek because it's pretty gnarly out here. We had some hiccups on day 1 on the Honda Transalp, so we couldn't make it to the top last time. We found out a couple days later when we came back with the Suzuki that we wouldn't have made it to the top anyways because there was so much snow. What now, 2 weeks later, we're gonna try take 2, and this time we're making it to the top. No ifs, no buts, no no's. We're just going, we're gonna get there. Well, I'm drifting in corners. It's so easy to manipulate and keep that drift going, power through it, slow down. If I want to stop and just balance there with my feet on the pegs, it does that too. So when I was drifting this bike, it felt very, very easy to control. I was able to adjust mid-drift. It felt just very balanced and very rideable.
You know, a lot of people criticize this bike and calling it a street bike.
Definitely not. To me, this is like the ultimate drift bike. In gravel, I'm just ripping on this thing, and the power is so nice the way it's delivered.
Cookies or jacket?
I say cookie then jacket. Better stay tuned because we're going to have all kinds of even better adventures, hopefully cresting the top of the mountain. Yeah! Sick! We made it! Woo!
And there is it, the summit. Not the one they told you about, the one you bleed to reach. What you were testing wasn't victory, it was the feeling that you could make it. As long as some wants to reach summits, we will be there.
2 thumbs up.
Walking beside every fall, every try, every laugh covered in mud. For those who don't chase perfect pictures, but real stories.
I'm super excited about my new partnership with Outback. We're going to be making a lot of reels, tips and tricks videos, bike setup videos, longer YouTube content, capturing the stoke and the energy level that we have here in real life and bringing that to you guys.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
This is Sam King from Outback Motortek. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going riding. Happy trails.